Hey guys, it's Darren Dunlop here. Hope you're doing well. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of those. Hope you were able to manage your food and exercise accordingly and not get too far behind the 8 ball. Anyways, let's talk about food. You are what you eat, or what you don't for that matter. Now, really, food is the key to everything. So let's think of a few examples how food is, you are what you eat or not. So first example I will give you is performance. Mr. TB12, Tom Brady, 44 years old, still performing at a very high level. And if you know anything about Tom Brady, his food is out of this world. The discipline to allow him to eat and stay lean and perform well, it's all about food. If he were to change his diet, I can guarantee you his performance would change. Overweight, obese individuals, food, you are what you eat. The more you eat, you're gonna get big. It's really simple. Food is the variable. And on that flip side, those who are malnourished, let's think of many parts of the world, they're starving. Again, look at their bodies. Their bodies are all beaten up, they're frail, and it really just comes down to food. But in this case, you are what you're not eating. These folks don't have the resources to eat the food. Another example, diabetes, type 2 diabetes. Again, a lot of the folks who have the type 2 diabetes, it's because of the food choices that they've made over the years, or bad choices for that matter. Type 1 diabetes, although it's beyond their control, they still have to monitor their carbohydrate intake in order to determine the amount of insulin that is given. So again, very, very food sensitive. Folks who are not diabetic, you'll find yourself sometimes late in the afternoon, low in blood sugar, feeling a little weak, a little down. Again, it comes down to food. If you were eating foods that were more low to moderate on the glycemic index, if you were eating small meals frequently, you would realize a more of a stabilized blood sugar, and you would not feel that low feeling that you can get from the low blood sugar. More importantly, we have to think about the cost. Sometimes the cost is preventing us from eating certain ways. Food in today's world has definitely increased in price significantly, which makes it difficult. But there are options out there that you can use and consume that are less expensive and just as healthy. We don't need to have the real expensive things, and we don't need to overdo it either. One last little interesting thing with respect to food, you are what you eat, or what you're not eating. Think about drug addicts. So meth in particular, you see these folks and they start getting the sores on their head, on their face are caved in, their teeth are rotting, and well, yeah, of course the drug is terrible, and it's poisoning their body. But more importantly, this drug is not making them eat food. So the amount of nutrition that is lacking in these individuals is insane. So again, food, whether you're up, you're down, you're in the middle, you're around, it all comes down to food. So guys, we got a new year coming up, January 1, 2022. It's been a tough year or two. Let's really make a goal to get focused on our food intake and consuming the right foods to give us what we need, whether it's energy, whether it's lower body fat, increased muscle, stable blood sugars, whatever it may be. Let's do the right thing, pick the right foods, and remember, like this video and subscribe and leave a comment. Thanks, and we'll see you next time. Happy New Year.